about it this morning, and it was very strange. Twitter did something.
Very strange.
Well, Twitter did something. People were talking about this. They changed that hashtag to not DNC leaks, but to DNC leak. And then all of a sudden that topic wasn't trending anymore. So people were up in arms about that. So there's like, believe it or not.
They kind of shut it down.
And you know what?
Basically.
People don't realize, I sound like a conspiracy theorist, but Facebook and YouTube and Twitter, all those social media things are really still run by the same people.
Exactly.
And they read, they edit,
exactly.
and they decide.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
they've even put links on some link that you might want to look at.
Yeah.
Something will pop. They
Right.
misguide
Direct
you. I know. So anyway.
Mind control.
Yeah.
Mind control.
So I like Twitter, and I get in
Yeah,
fights
well,
on there and
get
everything.
Yeah.
And Debbie, it's funny because Debbie used to share all my tweets because it was mostly about the radio show.
Yeah.
But now I've gone, wah.
She's kind of gone the other way, and I'm like,
And Debbie
no.
doesn't do my tweets, which is fine. I don't want to block you. Because I know you don't like that stuff. Debbie doesn't really she's very private about her.
I just,
And I don't blame you. I'm just
anything else I'll kind of like, there's certain things that So
Yeah, I know. And
it's fine. So don't take it personally.
I don't. Not at all.
And I don't really know that
I
much
feel more
about it, so-
comfortable knowing that we talked about this.
Yeah, exactly.
Because I know, I like to be connected. I keep Lipstick and Laughter on my thing because it makes me a little more legit when I'm tweeting.
Right. Right.
Etheric Force
And it's
Radio.
great for us, too.
Yeah, except, maybe not always when I'm getting in
I
fights
know, yeah.
with
when
the
you're
Pope.
Getting in fights. Now, what am I going to do? Have a separate...
Well, I changed
Twitter
the
account?
picture. It used to be a picture of the two of us. And
Tell them what happened about, tell them what happened about those ladies, what they said about the two of us, that I had nothing to do with. I just got brought into it. Okay? Well, I'm as sweet as I look, really. I couldn't believe it. She didn't want to tell me because she figured I'd get all feisty.
Yeah.
Well, sometimes I do get a little worked up, Hey, whatever. But that was really funny. You gotta hear this. It's really funny.
Yeah, this was kind of funny, I thought.
Yeah.
But there's these two women
That you love.
that I love, and their name is Diamond and Silk, and they're biological sisters.
Are they really?
Yeah, they're sisters, and they are so funny.
They are funny.
And they're from North Carolina, and they're standing with the silent majority. They're very pro-Trump. They're African-American women. They're very dramatic.
Yeah.
And I'd say
over
they're
the
about
edge.
our age, from what I can guess.
I think they're older. No, I don't know. I really know.
Don't say that, because I want them to see this show, Deb.
Okay. So they're just about our age.
So they voice in their opinions about media bias, political babble, and repetitive political tactics that they feel the average American is tired of being subjected to. Diamond and Silk are commentators on their YouTube channel, The Viewer's View, and they candidly tell you exactly how they view modern-day topics, appearing anywhere and across various platforms, oftentimes with parental advisory. These ladies are very animated.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
And
You gotta
they
check
get
them
right
out.
in the camera and they're like, yeah, and one of them's like
Kind
this
of like
all
us.
the time. Yeah. So I did a little tweet about something. I guess somebody was razzing on Trump, saying that he showed up at the Louisiana flood for 17 seconds. Well, the video was 17 seconds, you dope.
Doesn't mean he was just there for 17
Right.
seconds.
But the thing is, at least he was there. And so I said something like, well, at least he wasn't golfing on Martha's Vineyard.
Oh,
And I said,
boy.
and Hillary was asleep at the switch. And so this guy, his handle was Kopernik. That it wasn't the real one.
Yeah.
Anyway, he said that Debbie and I look like the white trash version of Diamond and Silk.
Oh, my God.
And I
You
thought,
guys got to check them out.
Yeah.
Really, you got to
And
come back to us and tell us. No,
I
we
tweeted
don't.
back and said, I laughed out loud. I thought it was so funny
Yeah,
because
that's
I like those ladies, and
Yeah.
I don't have such
White
thin skin,
trash.
you know.
You did. But
No.
she wouldn't tell me. She wouldn't tell
I
me.
thought you'd be upset
Yeah,
because Debbie, somebody being mean.
I know. I don't like when people are mean. You know that. But
But you know what these ladies have? We were talking about dirty deeds a little while ago about how bad this election has been.
Yeah.
And this really surprised me, but those ladies on their website, diamondandsilk.com, they have a wall of shame. And I went on their wall of shame to see what it is. And this is what they have. What they have is, it says at the top, the wall of shame coming off the Democrat plantation is an easy thing to do. Some chooses to stay on the plantation while calling us names and making derogatory remarks because we decided to come off the plantation. We realize that people only attack what they fear, and below are some of those people. And I didn't print them out. But this wall of shame on their website, I was shocked. It's all the tweets, and they pasted them all over this wall from other African Americans that were really, mostly African, calling them terrible names.
Really?
Because calling them sellouts, calling them, just the worst names, things that we would never say. Because they just don't, like she said, they're afraid.
Yeah.
And they think they're selling out or something, because they're not going along with what
The
majority is doing.
Oh, wow.
But it's called the Wall of Shame, and it made me really sad when I read it because it was so ugly. And I just hate to think that people are really like that,
Unfortunately, I think some people are. We've had this discussion
And people
before.
behind a keyboard, too. I mean,
Oh, yeah.
I don't get
Oh,
mean like that on
No.
Facebook or,
No.
But this was really horrible. But these women, the way they're handling it, I was pretty proud,
So we have to applaud them.
Yeah. So
know,
I didn't mean to talk so much, Deb.
That's all right. I want you to talk as much as you want.
I gotta have a sip of my coffee right now.
I know, really. Well, that was cool. I did check them out, though. They are very funny.
And Donald Trump has met with them a few times.
Really?
Yeah, they have thousands of followers, and when they tweet something, it goes to 5,000 people.
Wow.
But
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I mean they can forgive him for some of his stupid things that he's done and said, I guess.
Yeah. Oh.
But anyway.
So, anyhow, let's see.
Remember we were going to talk about some funny things that Yeah.
These funny things you're talking about?
Well, those are funny, and those other funny things. These
Lots
interesting.
of funny, interesting facts. Okay.
Want to talk about that a little bit?
Sure. Why not?
This show just flies by.
I know. What time are we at? Do we even know?
Yeah, it's 9:08,
Oh my God.
and we stop at 9:30.
That's crazy.
I
It does.
know.
It just flies by.
So Debbie and I were talking. We didn't want to just talk about the election and
No,
blah
not
blah
the whole
blah,
night.
but we wanted to have some fun and talk about interesting facts about previous U.S. presidential elections. And I came across an article that I printed out for us. And Deb, do you want to read a couple of these funny things?
Sure.
All right.
Okay. The worst campaign slogan in history belongs to Al Smith, who was against prohibition. To show his support for the creation, distribution, and sale of alcohol, he advertised, "Vote for Al Smith, and he'll make your wet dreams come true."
So he's into booze, and that was
Yeah.
his slogan.
That's a pretty good slogan.
Vote for Al Smith, and he'll make your wet dreams come true.
Oh,
That isn't. It's the worst campaign slogan in history.
that is the worst one. Huh?
Well, what do you got to lose wasn't a very good one either. I don't think that one went over too big. Okay.
The only clean election in American history was most likely the first one in 1789, when George Washington ran unopposed. Even then, Alexander Hamilton was trying to pilfer votes away from the potential vice president, John Adams.
Huh.
Unopposed. Alexander Hamilton was trying to steal the votes away from the potential vice president, John Adams. Wow. U.S. presidents choose which Bible or books they want to use on Inauguration Day. President Obama chooses two Bibles, the Lincoln Bible and the to rest underneath it Martin Luther King Jr.'s Bible.
That's interesting.
That is kind of interesting. It is the only time in U.S. history that a candidate died during the electoral process. During the 1872 election, presidential incumbent Ulysses S. Grant. Whoops, sorry about that.
Put some excitement into it.
Well, this is the first time I'm reading this stuff, so just give it. Ran against a corpse. His opponent, Horace Greeley, died before the election was finalized. Grant won the election.
Ooh, there's still hope.
1870. Congress passed the 15th Amendment, which granted the right to vote to African Americans and other non-white males. However, an African American right to vote was often denied in the South and parts of the North until the 1960s.
Isn't that awful? The 1960s.
That is terrible. Wow.
All right.
I'll let you read some.
Thanks, Jeff.
You're welcome.
All right, we're reading interesting U.S. election facts.
Excuse me.
Okay. In 1872, Susan B. Anthony was arrested for attempting to vote in the presidential election. At the same time, Sojourner Truth, what a beautiful name. Sojourner Truth. My name is Sojourner Truth.
Is that going to be your name now?
A former slave and advocate for justice demanded a ballot in Michigan, but she was turned away. American women of all races finally won the right to vote. What year, Deb? 1920. 1920. Congress gave Native Americans the right to vote in presidential elections in 1924. Wow, so the women came before the Native Americans. However, some states banned them from voting until the 1940s.
Wow, that's unbelievable, huh?
We're all people, for goodness sake.
I know, seriously. Why was everybody like so segregated like that?
I don't know, Deb. I don't know. We can't solve the world's problems right now.
I know. Who's tweeting us up there?
Oh, it's your friend Randy again. Oh, that's Bill
hi,
O'Reilly.
Randy. I'm glad that you're back. Bill O'Reilly, what's he talking about?
Talking points.
Oh, okay.
Oh, we've got all these things going on here.
Just too much to look at. Too many distractions.
This is very disturbing, okay?
Okay, what's this?
I'm going to jump to this one, then you can pick one.
Okay.
You think Trump and Hillary are bad, okay? It could have been a lot worse. Actress Roseanne Barr once attempted to run for president and got as far as filing with the Federal Election Commission under the Green Tea Party. Whew. Roseanne Barr. How about that?
Wow.
This one's a good one. Read that one, Deb.
This one here?
Yeah.
This one here?
This one.
Oh. The Constitution... George Washington blew his entire campaign budget on 160 gallons of liquor to serve to potential voters. Oh, is he trying to get them all drunk so they vote for him?
160 gallons of liquor. That's
a lot of liquor.
That was his campaign budget. So he didn't do any advertising and no tweeting at 3 in the morning.
I'll liquor them all up.
Yeah.
Wow.
Vote for me.
And I'll give
Set you free.
Good old George with his wooden teeth. It's crazy, huh? With his wooden teeth.
No, actually they weren't wooden.
What were they?
That was like a farce. I think they...
So what do you think it was?
I want to say gold, maybe.
Gold teeth? They didn't look gold. It was bone.
I'm trying to think. It wasn't wood. That's an old tale, but anyway.
Okay. All right. Well, if anybody knows what George Washington's teeth were made of.
Let me ask Siri for goodness sake.
She's going to ask Siri. Oh, my God. Okay, Siri.
Siri, did George Washington have wooden teeth? Oh, goodness.
No.
Let's see what she says. Come on, Siri. Sorry.
Wake up. Tell her wake up.
Oh,
I'm not sure what you said.
Here it is. Ask history. Did George Washington have wooden teeth? Sorry, everyone, but this is what happens. A little ADD.
Yeah. We do kind of bounce around a little bit, but that's all right.
Go on. Oh, wait, here it is.
Oh.
Did George Washington have wooden teeth? It said